is the logical conclusion of a strictly determinist explanation of human conduct and denies that our decision-making is free in any sense from causal determinants. It is, therefore, one of the most iconoclastic principles adduced in the history of moral philosophy as well, having profound practical societal consequences if widely accepted. The term was recently given significant new substance in the book Grandest Illusion, The Seductive Myth of Free Will, by Norman Honus, which states forcefully the case for acknowledging the power of exceptionless determinism in human behavior. In Grandest Illusion, the arguments claiming that the human will is free in any or all cases from total dependence on causal antecedents are analyzed and criticized in an overtly partisan effort to reveal the flaws in their coherence and logical validity. This in contrast to most recent literature in the field, well exemplified by the Oxford Handbook of Free Will, edited by Robert Kane, whose contributors without exception take positions supporting voluntarism or maintaining agnostic reservations. He claims that, despite having little empirical basis except in unexamined intuition, free will has been accommodated and, indeed, vigorously defended by philosophers in large part because its abandonment is emotively an extremely repellent notion, suggesting loss of personal autonomy to nearly all who contemplate it. Equally intolerable to many is the fear that, without it, moral responsibility would lose its customarily revered place in society and moral chaos would thereupon necessarily ensue. This problem he addresses only briefly, urging that it is only by changing prior conditioning that conduct can be made conducive to decriminalizing society rather than, as at present, by reliance on ethical norms that are simply not present or are defective in most offenders. Huxley, in a famous address he delivered in Belfast titled On the Hypothesis that Animals are Automata, and Its History. Thus, at bottom he supported only a conscious semi-automatism similar to the ambiguous views of most contemporary philosophers.